Hello dear students. In the last session we discussed about the ethology. Ethology is nothing but the study of animal behavior. In the animal behavior we studied the definition and types of animal behavior with examples. We studied up to we completed the innate behavior. In the innate behavior, reflexes, instinct, and motivation. Up to motivation, we studied about. Okay, those who are not watched the first video, kindly watch that first video. Okay, okay. Now we discuss about the learning behavior. Learned behavior is defined as that process which manifests by adaptive changes in the individual behavior as a result of experience is known as a learned behavior. It's a acquisition of the new behavior patterns based on past experience. The some of the example for the learned behavior is a acquisition of the languages, the or the children's try to walk, or mm, handwriting improving skills. There are various different types of learned behavior are there. Okay, it may be cooking is also one type of the learned behavior. Okay, and it's not comes from genetically. This type of behavior does not come from genetically. They can come through by experience or by trial and error method. This type of behavior can be acquired. Okay, and some of the learned behavior we are going to study in this session here: habituation, imprinting, and other learned behavior also is there in your syllabus. That is a conditioned reflexes, insight learning, aggression, and irritability, sensory filtering, science stimuli, and echolocation, trial and error are there. In this session we are going to study only two learned behavior. One is habituation, another one is imprinting. The habituation, it's a simple learning process not to respond to repeated stimuli which are not useful or productive for the animal. Okay, it's one of the simple learning process, and here the animal does not respond to the repeated stimuli which are not useful or harmful or productive for the animal. Okay, this is habituation. Habituation that occurs in day in every organisms. For human beings every day the habituations occurs. Habituation, okay, for example, um, you are shifted to new places where there is a disturbance of the train sound is there. Initially you get disturbed, but whenever you are going to be there in that place, you are habituated, you are adjusted. Okay, and is here one example is there. Here the spider is sitting on its web. The experimenter vibrates point on its web, resembling the signal setup when an insect is trapped. The spider runs out to investigate the source of the vibration. Nothing is found, and the spider returns to its place in the center of the web. If the same neutral stimulus is given several times, the spider is no longer rushes out to investigate. It remains in the center of the web. It's habituated to the stimulus. Here, whenever the spider in the initial stages, it thinks there is a enemy. Enemy comes after a series of repetition, it's habituated, and there is no disturbance in such type of vibrations. Okay, and it does not respond to the unwanted stimuli. It's not useful to or harmful to that animal. And another an example is, take the hermit crab in a glass jar, and with help of glass rod try to disturb it. In the initial stages, the hermit crab responds vigorously for whatever the given stimuli by with help of glass rod. It gives vigorous response. It thinks, the hermit crab thinks, sir, enemy will um, disturb it. But after several repetitions of the disturbing the hermit crab, it does not get affected by or um injured or reward from the stimuli. ಈ ಹರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕ್ರಾಬ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ರಿವಾರ್ಡ್ ಸಿಗದೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಿ. ಇಟ್ ಸೀಸಸ್ ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ another example for the habituation. Imprinting, it's a kind of rapid learning during a critical or sensitive period of young animals soon after birth or hatching, that they tend to follow an object that they see first time. Okay, imprinting is also one kind of acquired behavior. In this, the animal or organisms show this type of behavior. With help of example we can understand. Okay, here what happens is, um, the Conrad Lorenzo is the one of the ethologist. Ethologist means one who studies the animal behavior is known as ethologist. Conrad Lorenzo conducted experiments on goslings. Goslings means they are like the chick birds. Hmm. Normally, the goslings see their mother hen after hatching, so they move around and follow the mother hen. So the first and the second day and the third day after hatching is the critical period. In his experiment, Lorenzo removed the mother hen and he stood himself in its position. When he slowly moved, the goslings followed him whenever he went. Okay, and in another experiment, Lorenzo exposed goslings to a wooden box. When he dragged the box, the goslings started following it. Here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಗೋಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸು ಫಸ್ಟ್ 3 days ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್. ಅದ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಮೂವೇಬಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ತನ್ನ ಮದರ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಆ ಮೂವೇಬಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇಬಿ ಗೋಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಇವನು ಯಾರು ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊನಾರ್ಡ್ ಲೊರೆಂಜೊನೋನು, here instead of the mother goslings, he put the wooden box, and the baby goslings, the chicks were assumed that the box is their mother. He slowly moved the box. The chicks will also follow the goslings, sorry, box. Okay, in the diagram we can see the goslings following their mother. Okay, thank you.